like it hot, but we like it raw. Get ready for Raw Nirvana.
Greetings! Thank you for joining us today. This is Raw Nirvana Uncooked Show when we welcome you. I'm Amandia and this is Shama. And we want to give a special thanks to everybody that showed up today. We appreciate you being here. And I also want to give a big thanks to Ron and Stage 3 Studios here in Sedona for allowing us to do this wonderful mission.
We also would like to thank today Matt Monarch for being a guest on our show. He's the author of the book called Raw Spirit. He's been a raw foodist for 7 years now. And he's going to tell you guys a little bit about raw food, give you a little intro on it.
Thank you, Shama. My name is Matt Monarch. I've been on a 100% raw food diet for 7 years now. When I went on the 100% raw food diet, I didn't have any health challenges. I actually just jumped into it overnight after reading a book. So the question is, why raw foods? Well, raw foods consist of all their enzymes because they haven't been cooked, and the full nourishment content is in there. And when you actually cook foods over 114, 118 degrees, it starts to destroy this nourishment. Another amazing benefit that we derive from eating raw foods is the fact that when you eat more raw foods, you're eating less of all those other processed foods that are so damaging to our system. So it's critically important to understand that what you leave out of your diet completely without cheating is the way to ultimate health. So there are a lot of diets out there today, and I'm sure you've heard of many of them, such as the Zone diet, the macrobiotics diet. And I don't like to knock any of these diets because I've seen them all produce positive results. And there's one common denominator why they all work. They all leave certain foods out of their diets completely without cheating, such as the refined sugar and processed starches. And the reason why the 100% raw food diet is the best diet in the world is because you're leaving everything out and only keeping in the good. So if we understand, it's critically important to understand that what we leave out of our diet completely without cheating is the way to ultimate health. We should obviously leave out the foods that are most damaging to our system. I like to break down the foods into the following food groups: animal protein, refined sugar, processed starches, dairy, and then raw vegan foods. So out of all these food groups, which are the most damaging to the system?
All of them but the raw foods?
You don't need to be 100% raw to be healthy. You can actually be healthy without taking it to such an extreme. Refined sugars and processed starches are the most damaging foods to our system. Raw foods is great, but if you're eating raw foods nonstop and you're still eating these other things, you're not going to get better. It's eliminating them. Your body heals you, it's not the raw foods. You're going to do better if you eat more raw foods and less of these other damaging foods, but you're not going to do nearly as good as you can be doing if you eliminated certain foods out completely, such as refined sugar and processed starches. That's what all these diets do. They leave out refined sugar and processed starches. That's the secret. And then you can take it further and further from there. So, two other key benefits. Let's say that again. So there are, the question is how to go raw. Because when you improve your diet, a lot of people, they start to get things like cravings and they don't feel well. There's something that goes on called detoxification. And colon hydrotherapy is something that's very valuable for this reason. A lot of people fail to adhere to a 100% raw food diet because they can't handle the detoxification. They get cravings, they cheat, they don't know what's going on. The colon is the central waste station of the human organism. All the waste comes here, the environmental toxins, the food residue, everything. I was actually at the Raw Film Festival, and there was this one video called Vegan to Raw Vegan. And it was about a man who had a good diet, he ate vegan, and he decided to go 100% raw vegan overnight and document it. So he does this, and after he was doing really well at first, And then after about 2 weeks of doing this, he almost lost it. He was sitting there on the couch, he was like wanting coffee, and he hasn't had like 10 years, all sorts of crazy foods. His cravings were going crazy and he couldn't go anymore. And then he actually did a series of colonic irrigations. And then he came back on film and he felt better than he's ever felt before. And he continued to succeed and thrive on the 100% raw food diet. So, in addition to doing colon hydrotherapy, another benefit to help with raw foods is to actually do something called vegetable juicing. It's good for actually anybody. It's the best way to get the most nourishment out of food. You get vitamins and minerals in their most absorbable form. It's great. Green juice is the best. It's like life. It's the blood molecule. In addition, colon hydrotherapy and green juices is the ultimate beauty secret, along with leaving certain foods out of your diet completely. It's awesome. So to be healthy, you don't have to take it to such an extreme like we have. You can actually be healthy on an intermediate transition diet, and then you can continually improve there. Raw foods, eating more raw foods is one of the most beneficial things you can do. Not only for the nourishment, but for also all those other horrible foods that you're eliminating from your diet completely. And when you do this, you become vibrant, healthy, you glow, you become beautiful, you live longer. I highly recommend it. Okay, so now let's get started with the show. And I would love to see these amazing creations you're about to make.
Yes. We're first going to start off with Happy Soup, and we have a great story behind this. We first made this in our kitchen before we were going to a potluck, Almadia and I. And Almadia tried it, and she was really excited about it. She said it made her feel happy.
That's all I could think, right? When I took it, it was just like, I'm so happy now.
And what's ironic is that we were going to a potluck at our friend Happy Oasis' house, and she also tried the soup and was very happy about it. So that's where it got its name. And
it is the happy soup.
It
Definitely.
is very. So the ingredients in this soup are carrot juice, 3 cups of carrot juice. We're going to use, the recipe calls for 1 small avocado. This is a large California avocado, so we'll probably just use half of that. 1/3 cup coconut pulp. I usually use the whole pulp inside of a coconut. This is a young coconut here. This is the shell. We also use 1/4 cup of lime juice and a tablespoon of grated ginger, minced ginger, and also a couple tablespoons of agave syrup. So we can put all that in. Matt, would you mind cutting that open?
I'm
please?
feeling happy just thinking about it. Size of this avocado.
So that's 3 cups of carrot juice. And you can
1 tablespoon of agave.
For the carrot juice, if you guys don't have a juicer at home, you can go to your local organic market. They're more than likely to have fresh carrot juice there. Otherwise, there's brands that actually bottle the juice. And we're just gonna put all the ingredients in the blender here. Coconut, ginger, lime juice. Thanks, man. Beautiful.
I'm very excited about this California avocado.
Well, the
been a
skin
while.
on these are very thin, actually. It's kind of
I
hard.
might have to peel the skin off first.
This is gonna be messy.
There's a spoon from the coconut. Might use.
You do that.
Trade. All right. Wow, this is such a ripe avocado. So good. Now this soup is very good. It has lots of beta carotene in it from the carrots, which is really high in antioxidants that will attack any free-form radicals in the body that are known to damage any cells. Also, we have this lovely avocado, which is very high in potassium and essential fatty acids. So we're getting some really good stuff there. And we ready to blend it up? Yeah. Do the happy dance. And it's ready.
Carrots actually have practically every element needed by the human body. Vitamin A, B, C, D, E, K. It's awesome.
When you use the carrots, you don't want to peel them. You want to keep the skin on there. You can scrub them real good, but there's a lot of minerals in the skin. It's a creamy soup. You can actually put it in a cup, like a smoothie.
That's how we
Drink
did it the first
Yeah.
time. We just drank it, and it was spectacular. Alrighty. So we're gonna be doing some tastings of the soup.
Oh, yes. Would you guys like to see?
Go, Mama. You like that? Does it make you happy? There you go, happy?
Like it? Can you give it a try? Just a little sip. To your pureness.
I think these are our three right here. Ching ching.
Cheers.
Ching ching. Ching ching. You see? Instant happiness.
So, what's the rest of that?
Neat. Cool, thank you, Matt.
Thank you.